Welcome to episode 8, our first week's checklist, part 2. Let's go ahead and get started. So, again, if you see me looking down, this is the last time I'll say this in this set of videos. So if you see me looking down, you know that I'm looking at my notes. Let's go ahead and get started. We are connecting with our peers. We're getting contact information from folks. And remember, we have episode 6 that tells us how, or encourage us. I'll say it gives us strategies on making friends and networking. We're also introducing ourselves to our professors and our TAs, which are teaching assistants. Typically, it's great to introduce your professor and introduce yourself to your professor or teaching assistants very early on. And if you're in person, I would encourage you to go up to them after class and just introduce yourself. Hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm a first year student. And you might want to tell them, what might be exciting to you about the course. This isn't you buttering up, but this is a way that you can connect with your professors. It gives insight into your journey as a student. Let's say you're not in person. So this would be an email introduction where you are introducing yourself. The subject line is introduction, and then you will go ahead and do the very similar thing I shared what you've done in person, where you're putting your name, dear Professor so-and-so, my name is so-and-so, I'm a first year student, and then something that you might connect with the class, or even if it's something as short as I'm looking forward to your class this semester, something short and sweet. And the reason that we do that is because we're hoping that you will have a very smooth semester, but we also are realistic. And by chance, if you are having a crisis moment, it's always most helpful to not have that be the first email communication you have with your professor. It's great to just already introduce yourself so that they will know who you are. The next thing that we want to do, if we have the capacity, is in the first week, we want to apply for some jobs, whether they're on campus, off campus, or work study. We want to make sure that if that is what we have to do and we have capacity, we are applying for jobs. And not remember, because I'm just telling you this, but as you're going through the job process, please let your job know that you're a student, because you've come to school to be a student. It's different if you're already working full time and then you become a student versus you being a student and working part time. It's also different if you realize while you're an undergrad you have to work full time, then that might be something a little different. Next thing, we are also setting our goals. And when we think about setting our goals, we're going back to our ideal schedule and we're thinking about what goals might work for us. And when we're thinking about our goals in terms of working for us, we're thinking about our personal goals, we're thinking about our academic goals, we're thinking about our self-care goals, wellness goals, and whatever other goals might be important to you. But we're setting them, we're writing them down somewhere where we can see regularly and somewhere where we can monitor our progress. All right, that's all we have for this episode. Let's get to our study tips, and we will be back. As we say here at Boosie Teaches, in a galaxy of learners, Boosie Teaches like soy. I'll see you in the next episode.